Today we're going to talk about 5 tips for shopping at your discount grocery store. Hey everybody, it's Amanda here at the Bealles, and I am going to talk to you today about tips that I have for shopping at your discount grocery store. You know, I've been shopping at a discount grocery store for years, and I get asked all the time about how to shop there, because when people show up there, it's a little bit different than your regular grocery store, you know what I mean? And so if you're going to do well at your discount store, if you're gonna like make that your new shopping place, I know these tips are gonna help you. So let's start off with my first tip, which has to do with one of the things I get asked about a lot about discount grocery store, and that is check the dates. Now, I think when people walk into a discount grocery store, often they're surprised that a lot of the items for sale are out of date. And to be honest with you, there's no regulation on selling out of date products except for when it comes to baby formula. So yes, you can legally sell it there, and yes, you can legally purchase it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you want to. So you want to check the date because, first of all, you want to make sure that for you, you're comfortable with the date that is on the product. I'm not going to go into sell-by dates and preferences. You can look that up on the internet. There's lots of great information out there, but you need to be aware of it. It's something that you need to pay attention to. I personally prefer not to buy items that are past their best buy date or any other date that's on the product. But that's totally up to you. What I do recommend though is if you're buying something that has any kind of oil in it, a lot of your flours, taco shells, some of your boxed products, anything that might have an oil in it, be careful if it's past the best buy date, just because sometimes they can go rancid and have that rancid taste, and I don't want you to waste your money. So that's the one thing I want you to be aware of. Number one, check the dates. A lot of the items at the discount grocery store can be past date. That may or may not be okay with you, but you do want to make sure you're avoiding the things that aren't going to taste the best after that best buy date, and watch out for things that could make you sick. So my second tip has to do with when new product arrives, because the thing is that product is always changing at a discount grocery store, and if you really want to make the most of your local discount grocery store, you want to make sure you find out when the trucks are arriving and at what times. Because the more you get to know the people at the discount grocery store, especially if you have a small local mom and pop thing, which a lot of them are, then the more you can find out when the best deals are. But a lot of times when the new truck comes in and they're putting out new merchandise, if you get to know the schedule and you can be there when the new products are coming in, you can take advantage of the best deals. So make sure you are asking, getting to know the folks that work there, and finding out those truck dates and times. That is going to save you the most money. I know at my discount grocery store, one of the things that I'm able to get the best deals on are produce. And let me tell you something, I am not the only one who knows the truck date and time for the produce. A lot of people in my community know that and are aware of it. And let me tell you something, on truck day, that place is packed. So you want to make sure that you know it and you are there. So the next thing that you want to do is go early. If you know the truck date and time, be there at the truck date and time. But I know for my store, if you're not there when the truck shows up, a lot of times they'll start to put the truck out, but then after a little while, they'll get busy and start doing other things. And then the next morning before the store opens, they'll rush to get the rest of the truck put away. So if you don't have the opportunity to come right when the truck is there, if you come first thing in the morning, a lot of times you can catch those good deals that they have waited to put out till the morning. So, and you don't want to wait until the end of the afternoon when everybody's picked over everything. Definitely don't do that. So make sure you go early if you're not going on the specified truck date and time. That way you can take advantage of the best deals. On that note, my next tip is to go often. Now, if you've watched my discount grocery store hauls over the years, then you know that sometimes I will go to the discount grocery store and literally bring home nothing. Sometimes I'll go and bring home a few things, and sometimes I find a treasure trove and I spend a lot of money and I just stock up on all kinds of things. It doesn't happen all the time though, and you have to go regularly if you are going to be able to find the best deals. And you also have to be satisfied with just a few things. You know, even if I just get 1 or 2 items and I'm able to save $2, $3, $4 each, I mean, I've still saved a good amount of money that made the trip worthwhile. So go often, and that way you can make sure you're there for any time they have one of those treasure trove deals that you'll be sure to catch. I personally like to go every week if possible, but every other week is better than every month, and every month is better than a couple of times a year. The more often you go, the more often you get to see their patterns and when things are showing up, and you'll be better prepared to shop at your discount grocery store. My final tip is don't give up. You know what? I hear from so many folks that get really excited to go to a discount grocery store and think they're gonna find a huge treasure trove the very first time that they go. And instead they go and they are in an unfamiliar environment. The store doesn't quite look as nice as your fancier grocery stores. And a lot of the items are out of date and maybe sloppy, and they look around and they think there is nothing here for me. This is a waste of my time. Trust me, don't give up. You know, when you start going to a new grocery store, I mean, it's like a pattern we get into. We all have our favorite stores, our favorite ways stores are organized, our favorite time of day to go. There are things that bring us a lot of comfort when it comes to grocery shopping. But when you start a new store, everything's unfamiliar. You're probably not gonna like it on the get-go unless you happen to find a treasure trove, but that doesn't happen very often. So don't give up on your discount grocery store. They're there, they're popular for a reason. The more you go, the more you get used to it. And what I would recommend for you to do if you've not really ever gone to one before is just whenever you're in the area of your discount grocery store, pop in and think, you know, if I find something, great, and if I don't, that's fine too. But you want to start getting used to going there and getting used to seeing how their layout is and how they do their deals. Start getting to know people, and the more you go there, the more you'll be able to find the best deals that are gonna help you make the most of your grocery budget. So those are my 5 tips for shopping at your discount grocery store. I hope that's helpful to you. I know a lot of you guys are looking for discount grocery stores in your area. If you haven't found one yet, I actually did a video on how to find a discount grocery store. I'll link that at the top. Make sure you check that out. And just go. Just go. See it, like I said, you'll find something eventually. I know it's gonna be a great blessing to you in your life. So anyway, that's it. Come back tomorrow and we're gonna be talking about 10 things you should get at your discount grocery store, things you should look for the deals on. Believe it or not, there are some things that you don't wanna get at your discount grocery store. We'll talk about those the next day. But tomorrow we're gonna talk about what you need to get, what you need to go there and look for. There are some specific items. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time.